Good morning and welcome to day 10. This is Ivy League Counselor's Corner and I'm Marcine. Today's topic is turning addictions into positive mental health. So I have this little pesky addiction. It's to chocolate. So while everyone was running around getting toilet paper and stuff, I needed to make sure we had chocolate in the house. Not because I can actually eat it, but because it makes me feel better to have it in the house. What I want to say about that is during this time of being home more and maybe having less to do, I want to encourage you with a mission. A mission, should you choose to accept it, is to notice every time you crave, something like this, or whatever your particular addiction is, if it's wine or video games or porn. I guess I shouldn't say that in case kids are watching, but whatever your particular go-to is when you're feeling stressed, that's an opportunity. So think of it like this. Every time you get triggered and you want that thing that you are compulsive about or use to calm yourself, that we're talking about maladaptive coping tools now, not things that are healthy. So, if you're doing exercise in a healthy way, or you're doing art in a healthy way, or even using porn in a healthy way, there's nothing wrong with that. So we're talking about those things that are maybe dysfunctional for you. So for me, I'm pre-diabetic and chocolate obviously is really bad for me. I have some other medical issues that I really have to be careful about my sugar intake. So that being said, I have chosen to try to turn that urge into an opportunity. So here's what I mean. I have a particularly stressful conversation with someone, and I get real concerned for their health. And so the first thing I want is a Reese's peanut butter cup or a Kit Kat, because that's where my brain goes to in moments of stress. So now it's an opportunity. So what's triggered me, the stressful conversation and the maladaptive coping that I want to go for, I'm not going to do. What I'm going to do is stop myself. I'm going to picture a red stop sign or shout stop in my head, or just pause. And I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to focus on my outcome. So my outcome is I want to be healthy. I want to make good choices. I want to end this 100 days having lost weight, not having gained weight. P, so STOP is what I'm doing. We're spelling that out. So S is for stop, picture your stop sign, or you shout stop in your head. T, take a deep breath. O, focus on your outcome. P, praise yourself. If nothing else, good job for stopping and not eating that Kit Kat. And now, after you've done that, the next move is, what's going on in my body? What's going on for me? I know I was triggered. I know it was that phone call. So what am I feeling right now? And here's where you can use the somatic experience technique from a couple of days ago. You can close your eyes and do that body scan where you go from the top of your head all the way down to your feet and you just check in. Where am I feeling something? And then when you find a spot that feels uncomfortable or tense, then you focus in on that spot and you think about the colors that are there, the shape that is there, the movements that's there, and then you're going to do your good deep breaths. And so it's basically hijacking an urge that would have led to maladaptive coping, eating that chocolate and maybe getting full-blown diabetes or whatever, your addiction leads to. You're hijacking that urge and you're flipping it, you're reframing it, you're taking it as an opportunity to now feel your feelings all the way through and then let them go. I have a theory that if people were to learn how to feel their feelings all the way through and do it all the time, and we could let it go like the little baby toddlers that stub their toes and cry and scream and then they're done with it, I believe all addictions can be cured by doing that. That's a huge sweeping statement. Addictions are awful and they're diseases and they're difficult. But I think that treatment and improvement all stems from being able to sit with our feelings and not having to distract into a substance or a food or an activity or something that is unhealthy for us. The more conscious we can be of those urges, the more conscious we can be of our choices and be intentional about using them for good to help ourselves with a positive coping tool rather than something that harms us. I hope that's helpful. Feel free to put comments if you'd like or DM me. And if you have questions, I'm happy to entertain those as well, or topic suggestions, things that you'd like to hear about. Please feel free to reach out. Okay, this is Marcine signing off, and I'll be here tomorrow.